Woo! Hello everyone of this wild world, this is Quasar here, and today I bring you guys another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! So, today I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite decks, Dragonstorm. It's the name I give to the deck. It's basically all dragons. And I'm going to show you guys one watch replay. So, yeah. Our opponent here is named Player, I'm Wolf, by the way, and it seems that his deck is based on dark type monsters. So, what he has in his hand is the beginning of the hand, which can activate only by sending 7 or more dark monsters in your graveyard. Remove from play 5 dark monsters and draw 3 cards. Basically that. And he has the Bellion, Marquis of Darkness, Escape from the Dark Dimensions, Linkuribo, everyone knows what Linkuribo does, and the Armergan Knights. When these summon to the field, you can send the dark monster from your deck to the grave. And this is my hand. Dragon Ravine, which allows me to send one dragon monster from my deck to the graveyard, which is the only effect I use because I don't have any Dragonite on this deck. I have a pot of green and luckily 2 painful choices and 1 scrap iron scarecrow. The painful choice works very well on this deck. This deck is based on the Darkness Red Dragon, and it's fantastic. This is warning to you guys, this is my opponent and me, we don't have banned lists here. We allowed also anime cards. So both him and I have anime cards and etc. So yeah, let's play this. Let's see how this goes. So he's the first one to play and he goes for Armergan Knights. Now he's sending 1 monster to the grave and is the Dark Horrors. It's a very good card, by the way. Very good. So, moving on. Now I draw this little fella, Red Eyes Ringworm. It's very useful if you want the Red Eyes to be special summoned from your graveyard to the field. It's very good. Of course, you cannot summon in that turn. If you normal summon this turn, you cannot activate his ability. And this Red Eyes has to be in the graveyard as well. So, yeah. So the first thing I do is activating the Painful Choice. And for you guys to see, what I put in graveyard was another Red Eyes Windward. I think it's like that you read. If it's not, I'm very sorry. I put Soul Drain Dragon, an inversion, because the normal version is very complicated to summon him. And of course, the old pal Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon is essential, and another Soul Drained Dragon. I choose 2 because I want at least 1 in the grave. It doesn't really matter which one, if it's in the grave or in my hand, so... Next is pot of green, and I finished that. I send Mirror Force and the Scarparum. And now I activate the ability, and I can't special summon my old friends, Darkness Metal. I love this guy, I love him. Unfortunately, this guy has a Cyber Jar. How lucky am I, huh? Gosh. So yeah. And now I have the Mirage Dragon on my hands, Exploder Dragon, and a Masked Dragon. I activate now my Dragon Ravines to activate this ability, and have another Darkness Metal Dragon in the grave. Special summons this little boy, badass. Of course I cannot attack when he's special summon or normal summon. Now, because I just special summon, I can't activate the ability to special summon the Darkness Metal Dragon. Now the next play of my opponent, I don't quite remember. Yeah, it's flip summoned the Cyber Jars. And there goes all my dragons. For those who don't know, every time this dragon goes to the graveyard, he causes damage to my opponent if he's destroyed. And now he's going to take a lot of damage after he summons all these guys. And I'm not very lucky because there's nothing. It's Soul Wishes. And yeah, I just have traps and magic cards and a card that I cannot summon. So, and then the Soul Drain activates his special ability, and he loses 6,000 life points. Luckily, I have a Mirror Force, and that saves my life, basically. He sends a card, he's Winged Parable. Well played. And now what I have in hand is Foolish Burial, Normal Wall, Brain Dragon, Soul Wishes, and Gaslamp Trap. I love this trap, by the way. It's anime, I think. I'm not sure if this one really exists. Doesn't say here if it is or not. I'm not sure. So yeah. So I sent all these cards. I sent the Foolish Burial just because. And so I don't have to put in the graveyard. Now, he has the Supremacy Sun, and he activates finally the beginning of the end. Now, he sends Dark Illusion. I activated the Soul Wishes and the Escape from the Dark Dimension. And he has what? Crush Card Virus. That's a dangerous one. So, now I have no way to summon back my Darkness Metal Dragon, so I have to wait till I can get him. So now I normal summon Mirage Dragon, because every time you go to the battle phase, your opponent cannot activate trap cards, and this card is very useful as backup and something like that. So now you activate the Escape from the Dark Dimension to summon this guy, Hikun the Ghost Destroyer. I activate my trap to stop his attack. I love this card because you can use all the time if you want. So next card is Max Dragon. I don't remember what. Okay, so Blizzard Dragon is next that I played. I can remember exactly what I played. But now this guy cannot attack supposedly, but he activates the Dark Illusion and he will destroy my monster. It doesn't matter really, because I activate the Gaslamp Trap. And I was foolish. I could have just flipped summon Masked Dragon and end this duel, but whatever, I totally forgot about him. It's a mistake most people do. We forget that we have a face-down monster. And so yeah, he surrendered because he basically had nothing that could protect himself. because everything that he has is level 8s in his hands. Level 8s, level 10s, and level 7, and this guy you can only summon if I attack him directly, but now it will not do shit for him, because if I attack him directly, he simply loses, because that's why he simply surrendered. Yeah, I can show you another duel I had with player, I think. Yeah, it's player. Let's see another one. So okay, in this turn, once again I have Sovereign Dragon, the Castellan Trap, Explorer Dragon, the Scrap Aron, and Totem Dragon. This guy, the Totem Dragon, is very good. Even if he goes to the graveyard, if you have no monsters in your field, you can special summon him again. And he basically is treated as 2 tributes if you want to tribute summon a dragon type monster. And that's amazing, because now I have the Soldering Dragon with me. And what does he have? He has the Dark Creator, again the Markings of Darkness, the Pot of Greed, and the End of the Beginning. So, and this is a very short tool, if I'm not mistaken. This one was very short. So he activates his Pot of Green, and now he has the Dark Faultinist and Genshin's Khan, the Emperor Dragon. I think it's like that you read that name. That name is. And he puts face down a mystical Mado. So as you guys know, my next card is Number Ball. I will not use it. I don't need it right now. I don't have any number monsters in here, so right now it's not useful. So I was expecting him to attack me. Now he has Orichalcum Tritus. I was expecting him to actually attack me, but he decided not to. Okay, so now I have Dragon Ravine, which I will activate and send the Number Wall, if I'm not mistaken, to the grave, if I'm not remember this incorrectly. I'll send this card to the grave and put the Red Eyes River, and I summoned the Soldering Dragon. Of course I cannot attack in the first turn. That is normal or special summon. And now he has... now, and then my opponent decides to put face down the Mikura, the Destructors. Of course he has to be very careful, because come on, look at the attack of this monster. My monster is insanely strong, and he is dangerous if he goes to the graveyard. The best way to deal with Soldering Dragon is to simply put him, banish him from the game, because I don't see another way, or return to my hand. I don't see another way to deal with this guy without taking any kind of damage. So yeah, next card is Special Mystical Space Typhoon. I will not use it. I'll put the Exploder Dragon in the graveyard to put the Darkness Metal Dragon in the grave, in special summoning. Now I attack the Destructor, and in my turn, there's nothing else I can do besides special summon the Darkness Metal Dragon. So yeah, let's see. And now he has that little guy, how is his name again? The Plague Sprayer Zombie. Plague's Reader Zombie. Jesus, that's a complicated name. Okay, so Foolish, I activate my Foolish Burial, and I summoned Galaxy's Eye Photon Dragon. I love that guy. I have all types of dragons in this deck. So yeah, basically I was thinking that I was going to end this right away. No, I actually end right away. I don't know if you can put in defense mode, but if you cannot, well, it's simple surrender. I don't know if, let me see. Yeah, he can only he has to be in attack mode and he has to be dark. That's a shame. If you could special summon any kind of monsters, the best monster you could have summoned, it would be Winkoribo, and you would have another turn, but since Winkoribo is light, the tribute is light, he unfortunately could not summon him. Yeah, that was a shame, actually. So yeah guys, that's my Dragonstorm's deck. Of course, it has a name cards and it's not very legal to say the least, but when I do win this kind of cards, I'm expecting to face something similar. What I'm trying to say is, I know that the deck of the opponent I'm going to face will be you will have enemy cards and illegal cards, ban cards, whatever the name you want to put it. So it's in a way it's fair, because both opponents will have that kind of cards. Why I like to use enemy cards? Come on, they are amazing. I wish those kind of cards exist, or at the same effects like the ones we have to play in our real life. It's amazing. So yeah, I rather play with anime cards and shit like that, and like I said before, every card deserves to be played. And if you have a system that allows you to play with those cards without cheating, because there's no cheating, you can actually go here and say that you don't want a forbidden list, and then you go here and you specifically tell what kind of cards are allowed, OCG, TCG, or unspecific, anim, turbo duel. You can have turbo duels, so it's completely fair, because every time I try to duel, I go in and I'll go to Lost, I simply do this kind of stuff, and sometimes I put notes like it's illegal cards, it's banned cards, I accept anime, because sometimes people don't read what is writing here and they just put notes, or I don't know. There was one time I played with my immortal deck, the one that has those freaking beasts that are almost completely impossible to beat, and I specifically told that I didn't want any kind of forbidden lists, and I was allowing anime cards, and some dudes came and say that's illegal cards, and I had to say yeah, but I specifically told that before the duel, that I didn't want any kind of forbidden list, and I'm allowing anime cards, so I don't see what the problem is. And besides then, I started writing what kind of duel this is. That has banned cards, illegal cards, and whatsoever. In this case, I had to do the same. So yeah, I'll leave you guys for now. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I really want to show you guys my Dragonstorm's deck. I love the deck. I know many guys will think, but it's not a real deck because there's illegal cards and there's anime cards. But like I say, it's fair because I'm playing against a deck that is exactly the same, that has illegal cards and anime cards. So everything is cool. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe, leave your comments down below, tell me what you guys thought, and punch that like button in the face like the motherfucker he is. That is all for now. I'll bite you. Till next time. See ya.